Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time you're watching this. I just woke up. Yeah, I just woke up. Now I have no one's here. Obviously, I can make a video and just yeah, hey, making a video. It's better. I can talk a little bit louder. You can see me better. Great. So what I was saying in my last video, hey guys and gals, how's it going? It's just an update vid. Nothing, no topic really to speak about. Just what I've purchased recently. As for me, what I really learned to do in terms of personal growth. Uh, don't take things out of context, especially on the internet. Um, because when I talk to my group on the internet using Facebook, they, not they, but some people, like I can understand when you look at a post or a status, you read it to yourself and go, huh? But then I stopped put like think about it, I stopped attaching emotions to internet blab. Like I stopped doing that. Like I can feel and understand and imagine. Like I like to imagine. Anytime someone says something about themselves or a different person in the country, I automatically just imagine how it feels or what it looks like. Even though it's kind of hard for me to do that when someone's suffering or murder, but it's just that's what I do. So I don't really take it to heart when someone says something on the internet. I just go, that's it. But some people just, you say something to them, it's like, huh, what did the fuck did you say? Especially if they're in a bad mood. So that's what I learned to do. I just stop attaching emotions to, internet-based things. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to make this about personal growth or what I said in my last video. Even though it was low, you gotta turn it up. But that was my last video. Let me see what I can talk about. Okay, this was on my mind a while ago. Not a while ago, like 2 days ago. I didn't have the time to make a video or privacy. So, Joe Talk 100. One of the things he keeps saying, not as like it's annoying enough or no, it's not annoying. It's just he he speaks about like illegals and immigrants and people come to America and just not destroying America by consciously or probably are, I don't know. But these just, America. And one thing I can understand with him is when he says that, it doesn't really offend me because I'm like, all right, that's what it is. Because when I'm not really from a third world country or whatever, a poorly developed nation, but I can just, like I said, imagine that they don't have a lot of the things we have. See, we wake up in the morning and we have a computer, we have a cell phone, we have a cell phone. Probably have cable. We probably got like one console or all consoles to play video games on. Got a printer. We got like two pets. Like we got a lot of shit in America. People don't really think about that. Even though sometimes it's useless shit or crap, but we got a lot of stuff nonetheless. And these people in poorly developed nations, they don't have that, man. Yeah, I've never been there, but just think, man. Come on, let's just put our thinking caps on for right now and really think about or imagine how it's like in other countries that don't have shit. So for them to come to America, to them it's like the Holy Land was, oh my God, this and that and this and that, and he says security cameras are for my safety, this and that, and all these things. They don't really care about that. They're willing to sacrifice their crappy living, not to insult them, but they're crappy living to come to America, even if it's a totalitarianism or whatever it's going to be or looking like. You don't care about that. They're willing to sacrifice it for that. So immigrants, in a way, and illegals are and that's part of why I agree with Joe Talk on that immigrants thing because that's the truth. We're already here, so we're comfortable with our Constitution and Bill of Rights. But the third world people and people from other countries across the sea and down below or above, they don't care about that shit. Like what Constitution? Fuck that. Can I get money? As long as you got something to eat, which is fast food or something else or someplace to live, water. That's it. That's all they care about. They don't care about the Constitution. They don't care about the Bill of Rights. They don't give a fuck about that shit. Well, most of them. I can't say all of them, but most of them. So that's one thing I was thinking for a little bit now that I've been piecing together because I didn't want to just dismiss it because I knew it had something to do with what's going on in America. It has to. It has to be. You know, you gotta think about that. They're happy to be in America. You gotta think about that. How are illegals and immigrants happier than the citizens of America in America? Like, think about that for a second. You know, oh man, it's bad. Here comes this guy walking down the street with a book bag and an "I love New York" hat, smiling or some shit. Like, come on, like, you know. So I got nothing against him. I'm not trying to make it like a hate speech or nothing, but that's a perfect tool to, I guess, undermine the country or destroy it a little bit. Not wholeheartedly destroy it, but you know, wither it down. Wither it down. Immigrants and illegals are a perfect tool to wither America down right now. So that's that. What else? I think there was something wrong with my my notepad. What was it again? I wanted it to be the title of the video, but I I was thinking a lot that night, and like when I think of a video title or video, I think about it just off the bat. I keep thinking about it. I don't just stop and put it somewhere else and oh, I'll get back to it. No, it just I keep thinking about it. If I make the video right there and then it's like I can't really remember. But the title of the video was acceptance. Wait, oh no, the mission to freedom. Wait, hold on, I'll be right back. The mission into freedom is tolerance of something. See, I had it. I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to really how to put it together, but yeah, it's. I think I can tie it into what I was just saying about the illegals and immigrants. It's just that they don't care about security cameras because in their country they didn't have any security cameras. They had gang lords and war, yeah, whatever the fuck they had, but they didn't have what we have today. And in their eyes, you see it as oh NCAA, oh the Homeland Security, oh SWAT police, or like for them to see authority, they feel safe. Think about that. We see authorities like okay, but then we see like star troopers and buffed up SWAT. We're like, oh, whoa, what the fuck, man? I gotta go to school. I gotta go to work. I want to just go to Central Park. I want to just chill out and got buff ass security guard. And but in their country, they have warlords and people at night. Every night there's murders. I mean, I know this happens in America and it's crime in certain places, especially like Detroit. But in the third world or poorly developed nations, it's every night, every day. Depends. Of course it depends, but like just think about that. Like there's no security cameras. If someone gets shot, you're just hoping it's no one you know or none of your family members, and you're just trying to sleep. Like okay, tomorrow I'll just work harder, and I work harder. And you get up, and you try to work hard, you work harder, you work harder, you get the same amount of pay. You're like fuck, man, I want to go to America. I want to go to America. You go to sleep, and you're like all right, hope no one gets shot. Pow, 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 someone gets shot. You're like oh fuck. So I mean that's just how I think of a third world, third nation, and how it may be. Not exactly, but how it may be. So, so when they come to America and you see SWAT team and you see Predator drones and you see, NDAA and security cameras, like, oh my God, I'm so safe. I don't know. Probably that's not what they're thinking. I think that's what they would think because obviously, logically, if I don't have security in my old country, in my old place, and he was killing people every day, and over here, there's more security than ever, and no one's dying, ooh, it must be better. Sorry for the spitting. I wake up and I just have like that thing. I just right out. So that's. I guess that's what I've been thinking lately. I didn't want to stretch this video out. I think it's a good length though to be talking about what I'm talking about. In terms of the immigrants and illegals and attaching that to Joe Talk and what he talks about. So it's not like I'm not trying to say like he's a messiah, but it's an angry old guy on the field in a way, talking about what he sees in a part of the country. I enjoy that. I enjoy watching and learning and hearing and laughing or whatever from him because it's interesting. Interesting perspective and his experiences through life. So But yeah, mission. I don't know if I should title this video this. A mission into freedom is tolerance of something blank. I'm like, I don't know. I forgot the title. I should just write that. But yeah, optimism. I'm trying to be a little bit more happy about things, a little bit more calm. If someone gets angry at me or something just go down, I don't flare up like, hey, I just think about if I remember what they're talking about. Like, oh, you did this last week. I'm like, all right, did I do that last week? What did I do? Because I'm not. I realize that I'm not in control of. I don't know. I know this for a while, but when the thing about it is, I never used to talk that much. I was a little bit. I wasn't like a guy in the corner, but I was just like, it's whatever. Whatever, fine. But now I'm just like, all right, I got something to say. I'm doing stuff, and when people get mad at that or attached to that, I look at it like I'm not in charge of other people's response. Yes, I can be have a better image so you don't think that thing, but I'm looking at it like I'm getting tired of this whole because it's just like it's just I feel like it's this society excuse that you have to do this in order to not break this image so we can all live the same type of bubbly life. Not to get mad at anybody or not to throw stones. It's just weird because like I see it as I don't look at people and go, "Oh my God, you're sick, man. You're hideous." I'm not saying I don't judge. I'm just everyone judges. I just don't go to conclusions and I don't sentence the motherfucker. I don't bang the gavel. But when it comes to like people, when people just look the way you look, I don't. I look at someone. I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you and see what you're saying, what you're thinking, how it is. Because why not waste time or not? Why not spend time talking to someone you don't know that you wouldn't usually talk to figure it out? That's how you learn. I feel like that's how you learn better as a human being is by moving on and breaking the mold. Going to different places and talking to different people locally and internationally, man. That's how you broaden your horizon and you wake up to things instead of just talking to the same type of people every single day and blah 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 and only certain people and shit. Like I mean I know you're not gonna talk to everybody, but in a way it's like don't discriminate. Don't discriminate. The person looks like that, looks shitty, they look rough beard, whatever. So what? That's not who that person is. You gotta talk to them. You have to talk to them to figure out who they really are. So that's something I see a lot sometimes. Just avoidance of things. Like I want to avoid you, and I'm gonna make an excuse like, oh, you look like that, so that's why I'm avoiding you. But yeah, currently not working. Currently not working, not because I don't want to work, but in a way, chilling out from. It's almost about to be a month that I've been chilling out from the canvassing. I'm looking at the date and time right in the corner of my screen right now, and just there's so much crap, not crap, but there's so much stuff like that I just want to be a part of. I want to start. I'm thinking about. I haven't got to lately. It's just my mind is not a box, but it's like a box filled with stuff, and the box keeps like expanding and expanding like a not sturdy enough trash bag, and it's over soon. It's gonna just. I'm like, oh, don't get mad, get glad. But every day is something else I gotta do. I want to do. I want to get a penny skateboard. I gotta get this other cruiser that's on sale because the where I live like it's a beach. It's a beach. I won't say beach town, but like there's shops on the beach and like they close obviously because it's autumn. It's October. It's autumn. So you have to close up. So I'm just thinking, I know it's on sale. Cop it. Just get it. Hopefully it's on more of a sale because it was on 50% last week or the week before that, and now it's the end of the month, so hopefully it's like on some 70% shit, 60%, hopefully, right? But above all that, hope everyone's doing good. Um, Changing from the inside a little bit. I know that's a Capricorn thing to have high expectations for people. I notice it sometimes. Like, stop expecting people to do that or do that. But I just want the best for everybody, and I think we can all come to an agreement on certain things and how to live sooner or later. Because I know right now we're in the system and it's kind of like, you gotta keep the system alive. But like I was telling my mom like last night, I was like, man, I'm not like I'm a lazy. I don't like to work. No, it's just that I don't want to put my time and effort and energy and ambition into a system that's not gonna reward me. It's just not. Like we all see it every time. It just they pick people who they want to be in the spotlight. You pick them. You go, oh, you, yeah, you, Adam Sandler. How much people Adam Sandler puts on and makes not makes them stars, but like puts them on to movies and stuff. How much friends Adam Sandler has? Rob Schneider. I mean, there's others. I don't want to name them right now, but there's others. And just think about that. Like that's how they get, you know. And I think I know like that's a higher form of fame. But I just don't like I don't think I would be comfortable being famous or comfortable being really prestige in America because it's not like America is a country it used to be or it's like we have I mean competing like I said before way long ago competing is not really um doesn't really get anybody anywhere. But in terms of like, I guess bragging rights, it's not that bad to say America has this guy and Russia has that guy, and nations are competing, but not competing for just visceral action, but just competing for fun competition. Oh, my skills against your skills, and whoever wins, we both give the charity or some shit, something like that. That's what I mean. And it's not like it used to be. Because now in America, it's like, oh, you're famous in America. It's like, so what? It's like cool, but really, like you're famous right now. You're doing great, but people around the country aren't doing great. So, not to say I'm a hater or it's like this hater mentality, but it is in a way. It is. So I know you don't have. I don't have to. I wouldn't. I shouldn't or wouldn't have to be that famous, but I just feel like it's There's no love in America. There's no. If there's a hero or a champion, he or she wouldn't be supported. That's what I feel in America. It's weird, man. People on my Facebook status, my status, my Facebook last night, it was people talking about the debate, and most people I'm friends with are young and a little bit my age and a little bit older, and they're like, Obama did this and he said that, and Mitt Romney he's rude. And I'm just thinking in my head like, oh man, yeah, here we go, another season of not idioticness, but no, I think I just made that up. But not that, but just they don't get it yet, or they don't want to get it, or they know they get it, but they're just playing along. I don't know. I just don't like to be a part of social politics or social agreements on stuff that we think is like it's weird. I don't know how to put it into words. Obviously, right? I'm not a good I don't have good grammar, right? But it's I don't know how to put it. It's just like wow, Obama's the man. I thought to myself last night, like, I like to just do this, like play. I think devil's advocate. That's what it's called. It's well, if Obama was a Republican and somehow just say Obama was a Republican, right? And Bush was a Democrat, or somehow, but just something was bended so that you can vote for a Republican right after a Republican served 2 terms, right? Just something like that. If Obama was a Republican, would people vote for him? Would minorities and the lower class and poverty people would we vote for them? That's what I think about. That's what I thought about last night. I was like, wow. So because if Obama wasn't a Democrat, it wouldn't fit. And you know that people who watch my videos and are into this thing, they know about that already. And the scam and the two-sided coin of Zionism or whatever the fuck it is controlling the world. But I'm looking at it, like if Obama was a Republican, I don't think people would vote for him. Because that's how it goes. That's how it always goes. It goes Republican or Democrat or Republican, and it's just like we're taking turns. Oh, the poor had 8 years of the Democratic president. Now us Republicans, we want 8 years of republicanism and whatever. And you go, it's just like this. It's just this left, right, left, right, and they all lead up to the same thing eventually. But people don't see that, and they go, okay, we. Like, it's a way to even explain it to you guys, but you already know. And I know it was just like I know I can't tell these people I know this because that's not their life. But like I think I said this before. I used to just use this type of analogy. Reality right now or society is a six-sided box, so it's a cube. It's politics, education, entertainment, religion. Um, what else? I forgot the other two, but it was just like all those things. That's what life is, and it's. I don't want to fuck up one of their tops, one of their sides of the boxes, and say and just throw it away, and like, and then you gotta look up and see space and God and the universe and go because that's the main. Sorry for that. That's the main, that's them. Like they need that. They need that in their life to talk about. They need that to think about. They need that to be concerned about and bring it to others. And it's just that I don't do it. And I get so mad because sometimes I like it's some people want proof. They want proof. They want to go, okay, how do you know it's a two-sided coin? How do you know this is not they're not looting the country? And I don't like doing stuff like that because I'm looking at like I don't like working for others really. Like I don't mind like okay, I don't like doing others' homeworks. I don't think I've ever did that in my entire life. I think I've probably recalled when I was younger 3 times, 4 times, in different time periods, like second grade or then sixth grade and then eighth grade. I never did it like consistently. So I don't like doing people's homework. I want people to figure it out for themselves. That's why I don't. That's why with my videos, I don't necessarily want to I never come with facts. I never come with like a sheet and links, and I don't like to do that things those stuff because it's you, you learn it, you think about it, you put it together, you look outside your window, you look at people who walk down the street, look at their face, you look at the price of stuff going up, you look at the people, and then you look at the politicians on TV and watch them smile, and then go, oh my god, how the fuck are they smiling? I'm doing bad. People are doing worse. Houses are just getting boarded up. They're smiling. Like you can't put it together using those things I just mentioned. Then I don't know. But that's a whole different story. That's a whole completely different story. But I'm doing okay, keeping busy, eating a little bit more healthy. I had a foot bath actually lately. I had a foot bath. Epsom salt. Epsom salt. I bought it from CVS. Funny thing, I didn't have enough. It said 419 on the like where it's the shelf on the shelf on the this is the shelf and on the bottom of it where it puts the price. It said 419 on it for that type of scent lavender and then others one said 455 and I was like, oh, I got the money for that. I got like $4 and change. So I asked the lady who had what she had. She was in the same aisle and she asked me. I asked her like, "You have an extra cord?" She's like, "No, baby, I'm sorry." I think she did, but she didn't want to give it to me because she thought like bath salts and zombies and but so I went outside and I was like, I can find somebody, right? It's just simple quarter. And I saw an old man and I was like, he was reading some I think a Jewish or something sign. Like it was a shop, but it had like Jewish letters or Russian letters or something like that. And a lady on my left came and I was like, "Oh, can you Mr. You have a quarter?" She was nice. She gave me a quarter. I was like, "Ah, thanks." And I went back in the store and I was like, "I got enough because then 25 cents is over the 19 cents, right?" And I used this checkout, the self checkout, because they got like 3 of them in the CVS for. And I'm like, wow, self checkouts. I've been seeing them, but people are gonna go about their lives no matter how worse the country keeps getting. They're gonna just go along with it as long as they can keep eating and keep living in their home they bought 10 years ago, 20 years ago. They don't care. Can't blame them though. So I check it out, put on the checkout line. I'm like, all right, scan it. I had a tough time scanning because it was just like press this button and what do you want to do? And I was like, I want to do this, and it didn't really show me if I was putting enough money in, and I was like, what the fuck? And so that's one of the I guess supervisors for the kiosk or self checkouts. He came over and helping me out a little bit, press a certain button. I was like, all right, cool. So I start putting the change in, the dollars in. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I come to realize it was like, yo, 456. I was like, 456? They should have said 419 on the shelf. It just said 419 on the shelf. So I'm like, okay, all right. So I put as much money as I had in everything I had, and it was short. And I was like, ah, excuse me, man. Excuse me, miss. Do you have a quarter? And the one on the left said, no, I don't know. And the one on the right was like, all right, I have a quarter, hundred, a dime. And she gave one to me. I was like, all right, put that in. Still wasn't enough. I'm like, all right, cool. I gotta wait for the money. And I started looking around. I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, I was still just shocked about it said 419, but the fact that I guess it said 456, it bugged me a little bit because I'm like, damn, that's a lot. It's tax. I know it's tax, but like, damn, 38 cent. Wait, 38 cents tax or 37, 39 cents tax. Fuck. So I ended up asking. And then the last person that gave me money that was just enough was a person I knew from my elementary school. And I don't think she recognized me, but I was just like, hey, you know, hey. But she's a friendly person. Like she'll say hi to people. And I think what I kind of did was kind of grimy because I didn't say, "Hey, how you doing?" first. I was like, "Hey, you got a quarter?" I wasn't like, "How you doing? How's your children?" or whatever. I was like, "Hey, you got a quarter?" I felt kind of fucked up right after I left the store. I was like, "Damn, I should have said how's it doing." But I always try to like review what I said to people, what I just did after I leave the scene. So after I leave the scene, I'll go, "Okay, oh, I said that. Oh, you know," and I try to improve like that. But I know, like I said, I'm still not in control of other people's feelings or emotional responses to what I may say, and neither are they when it happens to me. So I learned that. So I walked out the store and I had my Epsom salt and I went home. You know, took like a good bath. My feet, oh my god, I felt like my calves felt real light. My calves felt really light. Like my legs overall, but not my thighs because I guess it was too high for my feet to be affected somehow. I don't know, but whatever. It's cool. And still my feet felt good, and I liked it. Loved it. I'm gonna do it again soon. But it's not enough really for like 3 baths. It's just like it was a bag. It wasn't a box. It was like a bag. This big. I say it's big. So yeah, I guess I can tell you this. I guess I can tell you guys this. WBAI, it's a radio station, 99.5 FM in New York. It's like this. It tells about the world. It's a real good. If you live in New York, you should listen to it. It's a real good radio station to listen to in terms of music and international news and domestic news and country. No, it's stuff like that. Stuff we listen to right now on the YouTube, but radio. So I'll leave you guys with that. I'm gonna try to volunteer tonight. Take pledges and calls, just meet new people, network. That's cool. I like doing that. It's better than just not doing anything. And I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching my long ass video. And let's see. Automatic garbage can. Sometimes it just the lid opens. And peace.